Hey, hello and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. It's been a while guys, this is Reflex Image. If this is your first time visiting, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And also turn on the notification icon, and if you're already a subscriber, welcome back. Do like and share so that YouTube can recommend my video for other people to learn from. So I will transform this boring white backdrop to this very artistic backdrop in no time. This is easy and straightforward and anybody can do it. So I don't just know why I find it easier to manipulate white backdrop than any other backdrop these days. I'll be showing you how I easily do that. This step is going to take just few minutes for you to be able to perfect it. And if you want to know how I get all these backgrounds, want to know how I do get all these backgrounds in my collection, kindly join my premium Telegram group today. I will give you the links to where I get my overlay, where I get my PNGs, etc. It's just 20,000 naira or 20 US dollar for a single year. So enough for that, let's jump into action. The first thing for you to take your picture into Photoshop, if you are shooting on RAW, it's going to take you directly to camera raw. You do your basic settings, the next thing you just need to do is to open the picture in Photoshop. So let's wait for what it's going to do for us. So here's what our picture looks like right now. As you all know, the first thing when it comes to manipulation is for you to do what? Make sure you retouch your subject skin or your model skin. So once you're done with the retouching, flatten all the image back to the background layer again. Let it be like this back. So the next thing we do right now is for you to do what? Crop your picture into the size you want. So click on your crop tool or C on your keyboard. Then you expand both from the down to the top. You want them to be enough border room. You want them to be enough space so that the beauty of the background you want to bring in is going to show very well. So we're going to drag it from this down also. Let's drag it very well. I think around this way is okay. So I'll do what? I'll just click on enter on my keyboard. The next thing I'll do right now is for me to do what? I'll duplicate my background layer by clicking on Ctrl J. After doing that, I'll go to my quick selection tool or whatever selection you know how to use to select your subject. So I'll just click on select just subject and I'll wait for the AI to do the job for me. Most of the time, it's going to do 90% of the job, especially if the subject is skin is separated from the backdrop. So we know where to pick from. So let's see what it's going to give to us right now. And boom, it actually did about 90% of the job for us. We just need to do what? Add a little bit of corrections to it and just finalize our cropping. So I think around this way is okay. Let me zoom in very well. So please take your time to actually remove your background perfectly whenever you're manipulating. If not, you're going to have issue with the post processing, with the after result. I mean to say. So let's just make sure we select it. If you don't know how to select background perfectly, please watch all my other videos. There are some I do explain how to remove background perfectly from A to Z. And with watching that, you should be able to do that in no time. So let's say I'm done with the cropping right now. I just have to right click on it. I'll just go to feather. I'll be feathering by 2 pixels and I'll click on OK. So unlike before that we'll be doing was okay, before we do that, let's max our image right now. So if you have to turn off your background layer, we see we have our subject without the backdrop. So let's turn this back on right now. Like before that, we want to protect the shadow. I don't think we have much shadow to protect here because the picture we're using right now does not have so much shadow because the coat's already covering the foot area. Assuming uh there's no fabric on the footer area, then you can do what? Protect the shadow the way we used to before. But I think I love it when my subject or my client is wearing clothes that's actually covering their leg. It gives us eye chance to do what? To manipulate more. So let's go back, let's pick our backdrop right now. I'll go to my file manager. So as you can see, you have to see some of my collections. I do get this collection myself, and you can also do that once you join my Telegram group. You'll be able to do what? Get backgrounds yourself, know how to make use of them also, etc. So let's see the one we're making use of. Let's see. Okay, I think it's the one we're making use of right now. I just have to drag it onto my Photoshop. Wait for it to load up. Then I'm going to expand or expand till I see fit. Let me reduce the size. Let me reduce it. Let me reduce the size. Okay, I want it around this way. Let's say I want it around this way. Let's increase it a little bit. So around this way is okay right now. I don't think there's more shadow for me to actually do to protect. So let's say I want to protect the shadow right now. I'll just create a mask on this. And I'm going to scroll over this area. Take my normal brush. Make sure the color is on black. So I'll scroll over the footer area before and see. Ctrl Z, make sure you're not overdoing it. Just cover the tiny part you know the shadow is before, like this. Then you are good to go. So the next thing we need to do is that we need to add a little bit of depth of field to the background because it's actually not giving us enough depth of field. So for you to do that, duplicate the background you're just bringing right now, then go to filter, under filter, go to blur, go to Gaussian blur. So use whatever radius you want. I think I'll be using about, let's use about 16 or so. Let's use 16 for our radius. Let's use, okay, 18 is okay. I'll click on my okay. But I don't want it to affect the entire background right now. So right now, let me first of all delete the marks we created while we are trying to bring back the shadow. Let me delete it. So hold down your Alt key right now, click on the max icon, then change your brush color to white. So what we want to do right now is we want to apply the blur to the area we want the blur to be. So I'm going to increase the brush size and I'm going to apply it to the major area. I won't apply it to these clouds over here. Just do what? Just the POP decoration at the back to give us the depth of field vibe. And it's going to make our picture look very, very nice. So here's the before and after of that. Here's the before of it, and here's the after. Look at how clean and how sweet our picture looks. And see the way we just transform our background in less than 3 to 5 minutes. So the next thing you just need to do is to click on your uppermost layer right now, then go to adjustment color, adjustment layer over here, click on color lookup. I use whatever color grading file you know how to use. I'll be using my perfect skin light. Boom. Just have to bring down my opacity, and I have a nice manipulated background in less than 5 minutes. So if this video helped, kindly drop a like. Someone out there might be in need of this video. So see you guys on my next video tutorial. Reflex out. Quick one. So I just created a Telegram premium group, unlike my regular group before. So this will just be for some restricted member, no more than 50. So I only need 50 members in this group, whereby I'll be sharing some tips, some tricks, or on how to actually become a better photo editor and manipulator. So here's what it's going to entail. I'll be giving you some of my videos, some undocumented videos, some of the video I record and I did not do what edit, so that I won't be able to hide some of the flaws I make while editing my pictures. So this will be given to you. Also, there's some of the videos which I recorded. So different sites where you can get photo editing software for free. So you buying everything every time from the overlay down to the PNG, etc., etc. So you can do what? You can just go there and download them for free. So this site will be dropped for you guys free of charge. Access to all my files, both recent and future files. So any file you see I using a picture, that means I have a collection of it. So I'll be uploading most of the collections here. Whenever I get a new collection, I'm going to upload it here so I can get access to it, both my lot and my preset also. So the next thing is that I'll be giving you some videos on my BTS, including my light setup, etc. So you can do what you can know how I set my lighting, how I achieve my picture. So some trials and errors also in editing while I'm editing my picture, some of the errors I make and you guys don't see in the YouTube video I drop. So this will also be dropped on there also. So new research, whatever research I do, which I know you guys will be needing, I'll be doing what I'll be dropping the result there before I can actually think of uploading it on my channel also. So you guys will be the first in line to actually get them. You can get all these for a yearly plan of just 20,000 naira. All you just need is just 20,000 naira for a year. So you can just click the link down in the description to make purchase today. So I only need 50 members, so this is just a limited number of people I needed for this particular group, so I can do what I can handle them personally. And also, there will be Zoom meeting once in a while, entailing on some picture editing aspect. And I'll be giving you some raw files which you can edit, upload, add in your watermarks to it. So with just 20,000, I can get access to this for a single year.